yourself, because it's good for your health, and no one is as healthy.
The dangerous kitchen. If it ain't one thing, it's another. In the middle of the night when you get home, the bread things are all dry and scratchy. The meat things where the cats ate through the paper. The canned things with the sharp little edges that can cut your fingers when you're not looking. The soft little things on the floor that you step on. They can all be dangerous. Oh no. Sometimes the milk can hurt you. If you put it on your cereal before you smell the plastic container, the stuff in the strainer has a mind of its own. Ew. So be very careful in the dangerous kitchen. The nighttime is falling, and the roaches are crawling in the kitchen of danger. You can feel like a stranger. Bananas are black, they got flies in the back, and also the chicken in the dish with the foil, where the cream is all clabbered, and the salad is right full. Your return in the evening can be less than delightful. You must walk very careful. Let's not lean against it. It can get on your clothing. It can follow you in as you walk to the bedroom and you take all your clothes off. While you're sleeping, it crawls up. It gets in your bed. It can get on your face then. It can eat your complexion. You could die from the danger of the dangerous kitchen. Who the fuck wants to clean it? It's disgusting and dirty. The sponge on the drainer is stinky and squirty. You squeeze it when you wipe up what you get on your hands then couldn't balance your glands and make you blind or whatever in the dangerous kitchen at my house tonight.
was a time when I felt alive. There was a time when I wanted to try. Over the hill, sabotaged with pride. How do you kill God? He is
So there's gonna be a Raqanon debate about raccoon knowledge, and it's called a debate, but it's about testing knowledge. So is that not just trivia? What? How does one judge trivia exactly? Question 1. Also, question 2, how do you decide who knows the most about raccoon magic if it appears that raccoon magic was just invented by Raqanon? These are just questions that I have. I don't really know if this is gonna work. Go Trash Force.
Down the street, I'm B, and I would like to cast my vote for Blazinspace. Obviously. That's my choice. Blaze, all days.
So, what's a debate? Yeah. Just whoever gives Steve the weed is the winner? Stevie G needs his weed! Stevie G needs his weed!
Oh, it's me. It's the Rye guy. It's Rye Bry, and I'm just celebrating this whole thing in Allstat, Upper Austria. Turns out Allstat's about that big. You could just eat it right up because nobody would give a shit. But thanks, Allstat. And then the reason that I'm celebrating today is because my album sales in Hallstatt are so good. But it turns out that my album sales here are really bad. So, I need like 5 of you to go buy like 3,000 copies of Handjobs from Heaven. It's on Bandcamp. Turns out that's not even a camp. It's just a website.
Heaven is on Bandcamp right now.
Wood fire springs forth. What bile does bubble? The black moon swings and the sky stirs trouble. Oh, little wicked boy. By violent ends, we kill the light. Through the shadows, madness beckons. Weird at night.
Freed from the shackles of time and space, we present Weird at Night!
Hey, what's up, everybody? You catching me out of the studio. I'm used to the big cameras, the big lights. It's wild right now. But anyways, want to thank you for tuning in to Weird at Night. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all your support. And don't forget to share the stream.
Well, hello, children of weird delights. What a joy to be with you for another fucking night of music, of art, of comedy, of connection. It is I, your cosmonaut host in training, Patrick Galactic, suspended in nothing but my body, my clothes, and this fucking chair. Oh, and I have my recently mute friend, Gizmo, here to kick things off right. Giz has still got a sore throat, so we gotta sing the song for him. Can you do it with me? I mean, god damn it, do it with me! All right, here we go. All right, it just feels different after we sing the Song of the Cosmos, doesn't it? Speaking of different, we're gonna change things up right about now because this screen is gonna go away and be replaced by another excellently surreal animation from show Munity Superstar, Madeline Williams. Madsy! That was badass, super fun. A quick note, all the music in that animation is also the work of Madsy, so you better march your ass to their Instagram and give them a follow right now. Great stuff, Madsy. Thank you for opening your heart and your art to us. We believe in you so big. And ain't that what this is all about? Connection, community, believing in each other? Yes, yes it is. So drop your static expectations and give in to the strange, cause this cosmic calamity ain't an accident. It's an extravaganza of galactic proportion. Weird at Night is a twice weekly art voyage through the stars. We love music. We bring the surreal comedy. Weird at Night is like a smoky patchwork quilt with Twilight Zone, 90s cable access, Pee-wee's Playhouse, and Reading Rainbow all stitched in. We're astonishingly wholesome for people who say fuck as often as we do here. More importantly than all of that, we're a show-munity. The chat is 100% where it's at. All of the stuff we'll be showing tonight was made by people hanging out in the chat. So give thanks to the Queen Most High, because you're chatting amongst royalty. So don't feel the darkness, darling. It's weird. You're weird. It's night. You're in the right place.
Yeah. Respect for each other in the flow of the show is essential. Distractors, spammers, you will be ejected by the mod of justice, Alex FMV, who is also our link bunny tonight. Give us a follow, and at some point in the night, I'll sing you a little tune and put your name in the pretty lights on the screen. If you subscribe, which is so helpful in this unpaid endeavor to deliver abstract amazingness to the masses, I'll put everything down, grab my guitar, and write you a 20-second song on the spot. All right, let's let the extravaganza begin. Tonight, there is no thing bigger happening tonight than, after literally months of the cult of Raccoon infesting this show on every level, invading it, recruiting our cast, including Twist, Raised on Rhythm, Terry Monstrosity, and my own fucking dog, Luna. Tension is built to a head. Dartone, the founder and apparent chosen one of Raccoon, will debate rising Raccoon star and would-be overthrower, Blazinspace, who has lost most of the attack with love vibes that made them so powerful in the beginning of the WAN-iverse. And I will be the unwilling moderator of this discussion, the one that was asked that said no 14 times before Blazinspace called me at 4:30 a.m., woke me, told me they were working for the IRS and that I needed to file my taxes immediately, which was actually just a sign-up form agreeing to host this debate. Blazinspace is very tricky, very sinister sometimes. Damn you, Blazinspace! So in other news, I survived finals week. As we discussed last episode, this past week has been finals week for me in school, and I've had some serious deadlines to meet, and I did. And I just want to say thank you to everyone for the good vibes and to the many who checked in with me to see how things were going. There was a lot of you, and I really appreciate it. If I needed a reminder that I am literally the luckiest person alive, with the greatest friends ever, you gave it to me. So thank you all so much for your support. Anyone else have a big moment this week or a big win? Anything stressing you out that's on your mind that you need some support with? Please let us know. At me in the chat and we'll read them as we go. Once again, if you got a big win, if you got something that's stressing you out, whatever's going on, let us know. I want to hear about it. So at me in the chat, and like I said, we'll read them as we go. Now, we're going to slow down for 1 sec. As a host of this show, it's sometimes hard to know what and when to say things. I love our community, and I know you have my back, and I hope you know I have yours too. Truly. This world is nothing without support, without friends, without rapport. I found out this week that someone that I am friends with is moving into a stage of life that no one their age should be confronting. They're just a few years younger than me, and they're facing the end of their life. As I said, this person is a few years younger than me, and I'm 41 years old. I can't talk too much about it without falling the fuck apart, so I simply want to say something to you all. We get excited and we get busy, we get mad, or we feel slighted and we hold grudges. We take a lot for granted in our day-to-day lives. It's almost impossible to avoid. But take some time to connect with yourself. Take some time to ask yourself what you're looking for out of this life. Don't waste any fucking time listening to people talk you out of who you are. And don't let business distract you from who matters. There's absolutely no telling when this ride comes to a stop. Make sure you were the one you wanted to be before the ride does come to a stop, okay? Make sure that you're the one you wanted to be before this is over. Attack with love. Indeed, my friends. But okay, now it's time to fire up this wagon of the bizarre, beautiful, and hideous. I want everyone, everywhere, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, to ask me a weird question. Whatever you would find weird to answer. Coming up, we have a plethora of incredible musical artists, musical guests, including Charlatan, Barax, Marina Albero, and SKERIK. That is quite a lineup. Plus, Nada Mujo is here with Nada News via Nina Wazenkari, and a whole hell of a lot more. And this huge Raccoon debate, the main event. But first, from Seattle to Atlanta, Weird at Night legends Terry Monstrosity and NOTFORSALE continue to cook up the good. Their first full album collaboration, Not For Play, was released 1 year ago, yesterday. That blows my mind. I remember when it came out. You've heard a lot of it because it's so good. We play it here a lot. Now, we got the announcement that they're cooking up Not For Play 2. That's very good news. Here's a preview of some stuff Terry and NOTFORSALE put together recently. Holy shit. Hold on to your butts. Here you go.
the storm like I'm Sue Bird. Checks vary, but return that'll be first. Vindicated by the sworn, never rehearsed. How we carry true form, we the new earth. Legendary in the storm like I'm Sue Bird. Checks vary, but return that'll be first. Vindicated by the sworn, never rehearsed. It's never safe when the lead came to you first. Points down like the laces in the shoe works. Untie over time, get the roots burst. Winners decide time in the universal. Yeah, I'm too turned off loose words. Oops, technical foul, seem we too cursed. Rule spectacle, how see the truth hurts. Who the predator now, where the clues turn. Mass sentence, revision, this history's intent on sealing our fate in a misery. Risking the deal when we play in the mystery. Sipping a peel and straight.
Fuck. So good, so good. Terry and Not For Sale doing the biz again. I'm very excited about it. I know you are too, because they're incredible. So thank you, Terry. Thank you, Not For Sale. I cannot wait to hear Not For Play 2. Now, before we go too far, I do want to mention that if you're one of those people that likes to watch stuff on YouTube so you can have it up on your screen, we are streaming live to the Astral Media YouTube tonight. So right now we are also live on YouTube. You can put it up on your screen and do the chat in the Twitch if you want to. It's just another way you can watch Weird at Night, baby. But we are trying to make this as easy to watch and enjoy as possible. Blazinspace has dropped the link. Thank you very much. All right, now let's answer some questions. Hey, all right. So we got some questions and some comments. It looks like Renee Rackety from Facebook said, "Don't give it water after midnight," I assume in reference to Gizmo. Don't worry, we only water Gizmo around 2 a.m. every morning. So it's fine. You don't have nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. Terry Monstrosity in the chat. Always a pleasure to have you, sir. Thank you for gracing us tonight. Mad Z End Times asks, which brand of eyeball deodorant would you prefer to be sponsored by? Well, that's a great question, Mad Z. Now, I know when my eyes get stinky, I get embarrassed, right? That's why I use Ocular. Ocular is the eyeball deodorant for people like me. You wear glasses, your eyes sweat on a sunny day. So you have to get Ocular so that you can de-stink your eyes. And believe me, eye drops, they're menthol flavored, so they're fantastic. So that's the one I use, Madsy. What about you? What do you use? Alex FMV said, if you had to eat cat food, what flavor would you try? That's a great question, Alex FMV. Now, have you ever seen a cat freak out over ocean whitefish? That seems to be the flavor that any cat likes. So I feel like that's the safest one to try first. So I think I would go with ocean whitefish to start. But that's just obviously just an amateur musing of mine. Guilty Art Music. If your mirror reflection could only tell you one thing, what would you want it to say? I would want it to tell me where I put this really fucking cool jacket that I had as a kid. I was 14 years old. I had this blue raincoat that I loved. It wasn't like a raincoat. It was kind of fashionable. Anyway, one day it just vanished. And I still, to this day, try to figure out what I did with it. I've never found it. It's been 27 years now, and I still don't have the answer. So if I could ask my mirror reflection one thing, I'd want it to tell me where the fucking jacket was. Thanks for the question, Guilty Art Music. Dartone the Third. Big moment for me was I took a super clean poop. Fiber is awesome. I barely had to wipe. A truly magical moment. That's great, buddy. I'm really glad. Hey, everybody, fiber and water are good for you. Fiber and water are good for you. I'm Fatty Magoo. My moment. I hung in there during a rough incident and handled it with a little more grace than I'm known for. And the big moment was when it all resolved, I realized I did just that. LOL. Fantastic, Fatty Magoo. I know exactly what you're talking about. I have those kinds of moments myself all the time. And I'm always proud of myself when I show a little more patience and a little more restraint than I did the times before. That's fantastic. And I'm very glad to hear it. Let's see. Okay. So it looks like that's all the questions for now. You don't have to stop, though. You can keep asking them. Just at me in the chat. If you're on Facebook and if you're watching on YouTube, ask in those chats too. We will see them and we will bring them in here and we'll read the best ones out loud. So You're absolutely welcome to participate. I hope you do. So, don't forget about our main event tonight. This QAnon shit is gonna get settled for real tonight. Blazinspace has always had some thoughts about it, but I just wanna say, this has to get resolved. We have to end this crap with QAnon. You have burrowed into the show, you've made yourself so annoying, and now you're about to do it again.
Well, hello, Weird at Night. You might recognize me, Blazinspace, your friendly companion for all things for QAnon and cute-ass visuals. And I'm just coming to you before the debate to say, fuck you, Dartone. You're gonna lose tonight. And when you lose, I'm going to be in charge of your cult. And when I'm in charge of your cult, everything's gonna get better. Case in point, wonder who let me use their studio to record this promo for you. You might recognize this hottie over my shoulder. That's right, Steve Germany. So you think you're gonna bribe Steve Germany against me? I'm sitting in here in Steve Germany's home. I am their guest because Steve Germany already knows who's winning this debate. Got everyone on my side, and soon, everyone else. And I can't wait till QAnon takes over the world. With your help and my leadership. See you tonight, Dartone, in hell.
Holy shit, this is getting even more intense than I expected. Not pulling any punches tonight. Blazin throwing Steve Germany in Dartone's face. This is gonna be merciless. This is gonna be a real slobber knocker. So dial in for that because it's coming. It's coming tonight. And I would say these moments are often hugely consequential for the WAN-iverse. So I would definitely be paying attention to that. What I can tell you is that these types of moments tend to ripple, like I said. So we're just a collection of characters crashing into each other whether we want to or not. There's no way this isn't gonna leave a mark, just like reality. But speaking of marks, I'm a total mark for the music of Charlatan. This project has been ongoing for the better part of a decade, and tonight we have an awesome concert video from Charlatan celebrating the release of their new EP, Lip Server. Here you go. Awesome, awesome stuff. Thank you so much to Charlatan. Make sure to smash the links for Charlatan and know that you can listen to full tracks and grab their super special colored vinyl at that donutsounds.com link that we dropped in the chat. That's at donutsounds.com/charlatan. Make sure you check that out because they have some really cool stuff you can buy. Also, just a little quick update, just because it seems to have fallen by the wayside a little bit tonight. Just a reminder that Sam Circle has left RACQAnon and is no longer involved, is now evangelizing the religion of the Goblin Bird and wants to join Trash Force, which Alex FMV and I are pretty apprehensive about. So tune in this Tuesday because I promise you there will be some more about that and you won't want to miss it. Now, speaking of smashing, Converge Media has been smashing the independent news game for a long time now. Their incredible coverage during last year's protests and police violence was carried the world over. They have an extremely loyal and enthusiastic viewership, including Blazinspace and myself, and they always take time to cover their stories with balance, which, even with our local news conglomerates, isn't often the case. Walk forth with passion, Converge. Keep showing us how to do it.
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us.
Back on this rap ish, I ain't even broke a sweat, homie, this practice. Pondering my next move, staring at my track list, hope I ain't missing my window. Praying like a Baptist, Seattle's own, tired of this Game of Thrones. They made a list of the best rappers and guess who wasn't on? While the disrespect continues, I'm steady packing these venues.
Omari, Trey, and the whole crew over at Converge do this for the love, which is always the right reason. Thank you all so much. Thank you, truly. Also, want to read a quick question that came into us from Facebook from Renee Rackety. Weird question. Do you eat fries with ketchup, tartar sauce, or both? Well, I do eat with both occasionally, but sometimes I eat with neither. If a fry is super salty, don't need a bunch of sauce for it. However, one thing I do that is really weird to some people is, I learned this from my mother, is I dip like Lay's potato chips in ketchup because it's like a fry. I mean, essentially it's the same thing. But some people get super weirded out by that. They, whatever. But I will dip a chip in some ketchup. So, switching gears. A piano has gears of sort, I suppose. But the player is what makes a piano. The craft is so much more than just learning an instrument. This next live clip is from the Big Building Grounded series on the rooftop of the Inscape Arts Building with returning contributor Marina Albero and her incredible band. Check out Marina's site and make sure to go give her a follow on socials. She's got a Patreon too if you're feeling really saucy. Marina is back to performing shows, so she'll have a lot of announcements coming very soon. But for now, this is coming right now. Weird at Night is presented by Be Your Best. Unless you're better than us, then just fuck right off. People for the ethical treatment of the extremely wealthy, but we cage them, you pay them. Dawn's long gone lawns. Dawn takes acid and plays with knives on your lawn, cause God is in the grass, man. Use promo code 129-777-777-999-125. Something will happen. It's gonna be $10, payable in acid. Very, very easy transaction. No talking though. Keep the kids and pets inside. We lose a lot of great kids that way. Shitty's Pizza, our oldest and most treasured sponsor. The hospital is next door. Use promo code Why God Do We Suffer. You get a free depubing, normally $4.99. I was on a conference call with the people from Shitty's today. And as I said, they have a new offer coming, and they've let me know that it will be arriving this Tuesday. This Tuesday, new offer from Shitty's Pizza for the first time in over a year. They're on the corner of 9th and Nocturnal Drive, just past the memory of your first fully charged smartphone. And bloodstool.com.
Yo, it's your man, the Big O. I want to thank you for tuning in to Weird at Night. Don't forget to share the stream.
All right, thanks from our man Omari from Converge Media, and thanks for simulcasting us each and every Saturday at 10 p.m. Pacific. This is just a little reminder, Weird at Night is on at 10 p.m. on Tuesday and Saturday nights, Pacific time, every single week. We almost never miss an episode, so you need something to do, you tune in here, baby. But we're in the second half now. Coming up, you know it's the second half, and you know what we got coming up. The great debate is on the way. We got music still from Barax and SKERIK, and we'll probably do a little dancing and a little dreaming too. But first, back to this debate thing. Earlier, we heard Blazinspace talk some serious shit to Dartone III. But this is WAN. You know we called Dartone for a response. He's on the line now. Dartone, are you there?
Listen here, Blazinspace. I don't know who you think you fucking are, or what you think you know. But you know nothing about the raccoons. You don't know them like I do. I've been with them years and years, learned their ways. Found ways to kill them, found ways to make them break, mentally and physically. I am the ultimate raccoon hunter. You have no knowledge, like I do, of raccoons. I'll see you in the debate.
Oh, that was good.
Wow. Well, like I said, I was not trying to moderate this discussion. I was volunteered. However, if we're able to finally bring some order to QAnon, perhaps Trash Force will be poised to become the new cult organization of Weird at Night, right? And even if it is a cult, it's a cult that thinks raccoons are wonderful. How bad could it be? Want to give a shout out to Z on YouTube, who said simply, "Is this live? I am watching." Yes, Z, it is live. You're watching, and now you're on Weird at Night, baby. Welcome to the conversation. But we got no time for conjecture, Jones, do we? You know Shayna Shepherd is the shit. You know Shayna Shepherd is a solo artist with a voice that can move you no matter what you're doing. Did you also know that Shayna Shepherd is the one and only badass front person of badass post-grunge band Barax? This performance is from last summer at High Dive Seattle before they closed the doors. Produced and directed by Carlos Tullis of Astro Media Lab, the excellent lighting design is by Madeline Joe. Now, Barax, check it out. Well, fucking A. Shayna Shepherd can do anything, and the entire crew over at Bear Axe have been doing it for the last several years. Huge props to them. I expect to see them back on a stage soon. Don't miss it when they do show up. But speaking of misses, Nana Mucho and Nina Wazenkari are dedicated to making sure you don't miss out on incredible shows, important news, and superior musical achievements with their little slice of wine we like to call Nana Mucho. Newsy News. That's new. Nina!
Hey everyone, this is Nina Wazenkari bringing to you Nada Mucho, Newsy News, That's New. The Neptune Theater just announced its reopening concert series at full capacity. I'm going to a show! This 900 capacity theater venue in the University District is managed by Seattle Group. Kicking off the concert series July 10th is an amazing hip-hop lineup. Stango, Dave B, and Stas the Boss. The rest of the month features a host of bands that you've seen here on Weird at Night. Those bands include Breaks and Swells, Martial Law Band, and the Black Ends. It's great to see these up-and-coming local bands taking their place on the Neptune Theater stage before national touring acts hit the road. If you've never been to the Neptune Theater, you need to go. Put that on your bucket list. Click on that link and reserve your tickets now. Catch me in the front row. Other great news, the Freak Out Festival is coming back this fall. You'll see the Freak Out Festival taking over Ballard November 11th through the 14th, filling spaces like the Sunset Tavern, the Tractor Tavern, Cafe Umbria, and more. The festival is put on by local record label Freak Out Records. It is amazing that they're able to pull off this 3-day festival in such short notice. The festival is going to feature Seattle indie punk rock icons like Big Business, great regional acts like Smoky Brights, The Shivas, Acetone, and Manatee Commune, plus Nada Mucho favorites, Shayna Shepherd, Trace Leche, Beverly Crush, and Wild Power. Tickets are on sale now. And lastly, the Seattle Met just released last week its summer concert series guide. This summer is going to kick ass. And finally, it is Saturday night and we have some amazing artists to share with you. We're going to be dropping the links in the chat for each of these artists that we share with you tonight. What we want you to do is click on those links and follow those artists directly. This is Nina Wazenkari, and you are watching Weird at Night. Boom, let's hit it.
Is this me today? Alone with my holidays. Turn my mind your way. Give me a
Damn, that's some good stuff. That's some very, very good stuff, Nina and Nada Mucho. Thank you so much. Also, that Table Sugar track that was the very last track that was in the video there. Highly recommend you check that out. I highly recommend you check out all the music there, but that track really grabbed me today. It's super good. Also, just a quick reminder before we move on to join us on Wednesday. Me and Not a Mucho editor Matt Ashworth on the Stereo app have a little show called Find Your Weird. And basically, we just want to chat with you about whatever it is you love about art, whatever it is you love about music. We have a great time. This last episode was our absolute best. That's every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific on the Stereo app. And hey, don't forget about our post-show Discord voice chat. We hang out for as long as we feel like it, sometimes till the sun comes up. Riffing, sharing, connecting. It's amazing. I'll be there tonight, and I'm sure we'll have a rad group with me. So please check in about 5 minutes after the show goes off the air. Don't miss out! But speaking of Discord, we head to one of our favorite absurd and incredible musicians. Returning to the WAN-iverse for the first time in a while, we have something from the wild-eyed and fantastic SKERIK. SKERIK is the ultimate collaborator, and one of our favorite collabs is when he works with Maurice Caldwell Jr. Check out this amazing Astral Media Lab produced live stream from SKERIK Studio with lights by Dave Leitz and visuals by the one and only Blazinspace. Trippy stuff alert! SKERIK? God damn. SKERIK is a legend and he's back on tour. He's someone I'm definitely not gonna miss when I get the chance to see him live because I've got such a hankering during quarantine to see him do it. So make sure you come with me. Let me know if you see an announcement that SKERIK's in town because seriously, one of my very top musts to see live. Hey, just want to remind you about the shopofwan.com. That's shop of WAN.com. We got merch to commemorate tonight's debate. We got an artist studio where all proceeds from purchases there go directly to the artist and a whole bunch more. So make sure you don't forget about the Shop of Wan. That's shopofwan.com. Now, we're getting ready to hit this debate. So let's do a little dance break.
Next up. Next up. Watch. Yeah, these feelings that come to the surface and my feet dance when I worship. A bundle of herb, it wouldn't hurt, bitch. Free my church, open the curtains. I'm cool, mama ain't raised a fool, nah. Tiptoe, eyeball a bull. Soon I'ma take to a ship. But don't tempt me, ain't the type to be told which way. Way that we going. Lil' Jimmy, Lil' Nina, Lil' Trey Song. On the app blowing jazz every day, darling. Like da-da, the doodle, D-line. Case full of good, eating noodle on the D-line. Saying nothing next up, here a remind. Those who know we focused on a B-line. Soul Train tapes be the proof with a beehive. Next up. Next. Watch next up. Next, watch next up.
Well, hey, we're back and a little bit of skin here. Just getting ready for this big debate coming up. But want to say big thanks to Ty Keenan for sharing his new work, Negro Homo, which you can get at negrohomo.com. Make sure you go check that out because that incredible work is just waiting for you to uncover. Now, we got this big debate coming up, but I thought it might be, kind of a nice touch to maybe just dream for a minute, huh? Well, okay, friends, we still have more to come, but for now, it's time for the main event. We've talked about it all week. You've seen the vitriol grow between Blazinspace and Dartone, and now it's time for me to moderate these assholes, and I'm fixing to do it right. So bear with me, pray for me, and above all, hold your butts. But we're about to do this, so Blazinspace, Dartone, are you ready for the great debate of Raqanon? That was a hell of a dance break, hell of a dream break. What a night! What a night! But we're here. We are here at the moment that we've been talking about for an entire week. I'm Patrick Galactic, as you know, and not playing my normal role of host of Weird at Night, I am now playing the role of unwilling moderator for the great debate of raccoon knowledge between Dartone on the screen right now in where the fuck did Blazinspace go? They were just on the screen. Where do you know? Dartone, is this a game? What's going on?
Well, here's what I think happened. I think Blazinspace is very scared of my raccoon knowledge and didn't show up, making me the winner of the raccoon debate.
Look, we've been talking about this for a week. I'm not calling it off. Where the fuck is Blazinspace? We need to figure this out because there's gonna be a fucking nightmare.
You could say I won.
No, this is a nightmare. Scheduling shit, people. We need to fucking make sure we're here when we say we're here because this is the grand debate of raccoon knowledge. What the fuck?
Whoa, look at everybody getting all hot and bothered. Well, if this isn't Blazinspace in the flesh. See, I had my Zoom call ready. I was ready to go do this debate and obviously win it. Dartone, just give me a second. But then I thought, why don't I drive over to my friend's house? Just say, hey buddy, how you doing? We've known each other for a while now. I was just thinking the other day about how many of your music videos I've directed. Come to think of it, all of them. They're really good. I mean, we do great art together. Anyway, I don't want to get off the subject of QAnon, and I want you to call this debate down the middle. But I also want you to do the right thing. I think we both know what we're talking about here.
Yeah, the right thing is to call this down the middle and make sure that we get the debate that we promised everybody. So we're gonna do it. They're gonna do the right thing. Okay, Dartone, you can come back into the Zoom or whatever.
I've known Pat a while too, because a while is a very indistinct measure of time. So yeah, I've also known Pat a while. So how about that?
A little tit for tat. And the clock hasn't run yet. Already trying to cheat. Okay, all right.
See? All right.
I'm doing this.
Competing with facts.
Everybody, I'm the moderator, and I'm shutting this down. It is time to ring the motherfucking bell. All right. Now, no bullshit here, everybody. That's going to be hard with you two, but we got to get this done. We got to make this happen. We got to tell people who is the leader and who is the loser. Who is the leader and who is the loser of RACQAnon?
I'm looking at a loser right now. I'm looking at one. I can see one.
Talking about me.
You know what? The fun thing is, I'm actually not talking about you, Patrick. I'm talking about another loser that's on the screen right now.
All right, we're gonna get to our first question, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Tell me about your first experience with raccoon magic. Each of you.
All right. So, I was doing some DMT in a parking lot, and I met God. She was dope. We had a lot of fun. She told me about the evils of raccoons, and then once I killed a raccoon on peyote a week later, then I was granted my first raccoon magic spell from God.
Okay, my turn. See, look,
yeah. Oh, you got better
my
stories?
first experience.
I taught you.
It's my time, bitch. It's my time.
Yeah, Dartone.
My first experience.
You
gonna play by the rules? That's what I thought.
Fine. I'll play by the rules.
This is how I first experienced raccoon magic. Just like this. As many of you watching this debate can understand, here you are watching us on a little bit of a Zoom call debate situation, and this is how it was for me. I was just talking to my friend Dartone III, and I had no idea that raccoon magic could be so powerful till I saw him do it. Now, I also want to mention that I have become more powerful in raccoon magic because I have recruited 6 more people to RACQAnon. Dartone III, what do you got? Me and Sergeant Sam Circle? And I've already surpassed you magically? So, first experience was watching Dartone do it. The last experience I had with raccoon magic was rising above them to another level. Moderator, I give you the floor.
Okay, I think there was an answer in there, but we have another question. Are you ready? Are the combatants ready?
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
All right. Dartone, there is a raccoon that lives in my neighborhood. Using raccoon magic, please tell me the number that the raccoon is thinking of right now.
$13, because it's a dirty bitch.
That's interesting. Dartone's answer was actually correct, which is so surprising, except you only got the first 2 digits of the number. It was 13572178, because as we both know, raccoons are very intelligent and evil. Patrick?
Yeah, that was a decimal point, and it doesn't matter, and I don't believe in rounding up.
What does the raccoon love, bologna or steak, more?
That's easy. They neither. Human flesh. Human flesh is their favorite.
Yeah, actually, their favorite is rotting human flesh because they're nasty fucks, and so they like the human flesh to be decayed a little bit. So
yeah, see, I think this is how this is gonna go. I give a right answer, and my bigger right answer contains Dartone's smaller wrong answer.
All right, everybody. All right, everybody. Look, why the fuck is there a cult on my show where people are manifesting raccoon magic to try and kill raccoons when in fact both of you are delusional and insane?
Oh, well, that's easy. Not only is Racqoonon the most exciting part of the show, but also 5,000 years ago. Let me take you back. We're on Venus. Some bear-like creatures start to grow out of the earth. These would eventually become space raccoons. 2,000 years later, they make it to Mars. That's when Dartone's timeline starts, okay? That was 2,000 years ago. So we are 2,000 years into this war. So why is raccoon magic on your show? Well, for one simple reason. Because Racqoonon is here to save the goddamn world from the space raccoons. That's why. And because we saw Weird at Night as an excellent place to gain members, to get stronger, so that we could win this war.
Listen, you just keep repeating stuff that I already told you. As you know, I founded Racqoonon over 2,000 years ago. You know.
Did Dartone just say he's 2,000 years old?
I'm 2,000 years old. Yeah, I'm 2,000 years. Also, we beat out Christianity as a religion by 3 years. 3 years older, you know what I mean? Suck it, Jesus. Yeah, no, I've been around, and we've been like such a fundamental part of keeping humanity safe. Because if I wasn't there, you know, killing raccoons, then who knows what would have happened.
I just learned a lot with that answer. Now it makes so much sense, so many things about you. How bad you smell, how poorly you dress, how you don't understand how to use a drive-thru every time we go to Shitties after the fucking meetings. It's because you were born in the year 3 BC. Good God, you are so old. How could you possibly take us to victory? We need somebody who's 33 years old, who's come to this a little newer with a little fresh perspective. So I'm saying this for me and all of the members of Racqoonon. We need a younger face. This face.
Rebuttal. I only smell bad because I do not bathe.
Okay, all right. You know what, Dartone? That actually sounds like a reasonable answer. I'm giving you 5 points.
What?
Yeah, 5 points.
Well, let me rebuttal that rebuttal then. So we've got a smelly member of Racqoonon leading a religion fighting against raccoons who eat trash and who are attracted to things that smell terribly. One of your own commandments is that we all have to have a bidet. I've installed 3 bidets into my house now. I am clean as fuck, which was why I'm able to sneak up on raccoons and kill them without them realizing it. And here Dartone is, smelling like a bag of shit, acting like he's gonna be protected from the raccoons.
Just because I don't shower doesn't mean I don't bidet.
Okay, all right. Blaze and I didn't hear anything that was point-worthy in that. I'm sorry. That's just a bunch of random accusations. So, Dartone, that's 3 more points.
Jesus Christ. Well, here's what I'd be curious about, Dartone. How do you account for the fact that I have brought in members of Racqoonon, Twist, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Terry Monstrosity, Ash Maddie, Raised on Rhythm? How do you account for the fact that you want to lead a cult where one of your cult members is more powerful than you?
Listen.
2 points for Blazinspace.
Listen, I taught you how to bring in people. So really, I brought in all of those people because I taught you how to bring in people when I brought you into Raccoon. So technically, all of those are mine.
Oh, I hear you.
7 points for Dartone.
You're building a pyramid right now. A pyramid scheme. You know where pyramid schemes came from? The actual pyramids, which were built by the space raccoons in ancient Egypt. So, my friend, you right now are acting like a goddamn raccoon. That's what you're acting like.
How
14 points to Blazinspace.
How dare you? Listen here, you. Fuck it. We all know that raccoons built the pyramids and stuff like that. We all know that. But you know what?
Speechless.
You know what?
14 points laid you on your ass. You don't even know where you're at right now.
I know where my ass is. My finger is in it right now.
Yeah, to plug the bullshit constantly flowing out of your body.
All right, hey, we're losing control here. Things are getting really chaotic, everybody, and I'm honestly starting to get a little scared because I didn't think this raccoon magic shit was real, but like it's getting warmer in the room, and your tension's escalating. So we need to bring this under control, okay? So let's just try one more question to settle the score. All right? All right?
I'm down. Bring it.
What is the raccoon?
I'm listening to you, Patrick, because I'm your friend and I respect you.
Then
and I want to let you moderate this.
Then let me moderate it. Let me moderate it. Okay? Last question. What is the raccoon, the space raccoon's favorite color?
Death.
Death, which is purple. Everybody knows that.
Listen, this has been a terrible debate. I had a horrible blowjob earlier today. I had terrible sex. Blazinspace, your mom says hi, by the way.
Oh, wow. You think I'm going to be offended at that? There's not a human being on this earth without a mother. Every one of you in the chat should be ashamed that Dartone's allowed on this show. Every member of QAnon should be ashamed Dartone leads our cult when they would say something so terrible about my mother. Which, by the way, all have a mom. And you, my friend, are the mother of all assholes.
Wow.
Listen, do you not want your mom to have orgasms?
Whoa. Okay.
Clearly, you're having bad sex with my mom, so she's not having orgasms. Okay. Oh, aren't you gonna award me 10 points? I think I won that little round.
Actually, Dartone gets 7 points.
Whoa, and I don't get 2 or 3? Nothing?
1.
I think we all see what's happening here.
Well, I mean, Dartone got pretty good.
Got their mom better.
Oh, I would be in pain if I wasn't so magically taken care of. I am like an armor of a fucking prison. Fuck you, Dartone!
You're so armored.
Blazinspace.
You see this? I'm gonna win this debate just on the fact that you are mean! You're mean, and you got me into this cult, and I'm just trying to be in charge of it, and I'm not gonna cry during this because I'm winning it.
Blazinspace showed weakness. Dartone, 4 points.
Weakness, let me tell you something. Emotional vulnerability is a strength. It's a strength. And I'm sensitive, and I'm strong.
Yeah.
Stay soft, Seattle, and the world. I know, it must have been so horrible for you to come down off your throne to come get your ass kicked by Blazinspace in public. And we all know that Blazinspace is now the leader of our QAnon. I think we all saw what's happened here.
Did you hear that? There's electricity like charging in the room.
Look, it's not my fault I'm so powerful. I'm just trying to make a point here, and this motherfucker won't. All right, now look, I know I just shot a fireball at you, but I did not mean to do that. I am staying calm and peaceful in this debate. Don't you do it! Don't you throw that at me! Hey. Look who I'm next to!
All right,
your friend! You gonna throw that? Hey!
This is getting completely out of control. This is getting completely
Clearly, this debate cannot be ended with logic. Clearly, knowledge isn't the end of this. One of us needs to fucking die, Dartone, and it's gonna be you!
from the shackles of time and space, we present WID